5 is everything does not happen for a reason. We've all heard that saying, right? Well, everything happens for a reason. And certainly there are times where it's like, oh, I got a flat tire. And so I was late for something and the thing ended up being canceled anyway. That's different. I'm talking about when people use this phrase in heavy, serious situations. And I'm going to have to disagree. Everything, everything happens for a reason is not true. It's absolutely not true. That's called toxic positivity, right? It's like when you break your arm and somebody says, oh, it could be a lot worse. Well, let's focus on the fact that you broke your arm, get you some medical care, and see if we can't help you feel better, right? Toxic positivity is bad for all of us. And here are a few reasons. The first is that it really can invalidate our emotions, right? If I'm trying to feel a certain way about something really horrible, something difficult, whether it's in my personal life or something in the news, and someone says, well, everything happens for a reason, it kind of is like, well, why am I feeling bad about it then? Well, I'm feeling bad because that's my emotion and I need to own that. I need to feel that and not feel shut down by toxic positivity. The second reason is it disconnects us from what might be happening, whether it's good or bad. When you start to deny emotions and you're always positive, it can actually minimize the good as well as kind of dismiss the bad, right? Somebody dying of cancer is not everything happens for a reason. Cancer sucks, period, full stop, end of sentence. Don't let anybody say anything like that to you. There's so many things that I know you've experienced, that I've experienced, where someone will use that phrase and it's just all we can do to say, shut up. That's a bad word in our house. The S word, shut up, is a bad word in our house, but shut up, because everything does not happen for a reason, right? Things that are awful in this world do not happen for a reason. They happen and we need to address them and we need to deal with them and stop minimizing them and diffusing them with weird toxic positivity. The last reason is it can shift responsibility. Like, if everything happens for a reason and really bad stuff is happening to me, does that mean I'm a bad person? If really bad things are happening in a certain part of the world, does that mean they're really bad people? Absolutely not. How do we know this is true? Because suffering is not assigned by worth. Some of the most incredible people I know have experienced the most difficult lives. And I've seen this firsthand, particularly in my role in the nonprofit world as a fundraiser. People will look at people of great wealth and think, oh, wow, they're so lucky. 9 times out of 10, those people have suffered unbelievable things. And you're like, money can't buy everything. That saying is absolutely true. So it really puts you in a position where you might begin to internalize negative things happening around you. And when you understand that suffering is not assigned by worth, you don't deserve what happened to you. All right. Let me be at least the first person to say that to you. That did not happen to you for a reason. The bad thing, the horrible thing that shattered your life is not something you deserved. I don't care how wrong you were. I don't care if you made a mistake and that's what put you in that position. You did not deserve to have something horrible happen to you. Why do I know that's true? Because every single person is precious. Every single person has potential. Every single person has good in them. Every single person is worthy of compassion and empathy and understanding and being seen. Period. That's it. So everything does not happen for a reason. And saying that really isn't great. Saying it when intense tragedy happens isn't helpful. So together, we're going to stop saying that. It's a euphemism. We thought it was something that was good to say, and we're not. Part of being resilient, truly resilient, is feeling tough emotions, right? Resilience isn't something that you're just born with. You can develop it. That's what I teach. I have been through quite a bit in my life, just as I know you have. And what I've learned through that is how to be more resilient. I've had to study it. I've had to build it. I've had to hone it. And now I can teach it because I understand it is rooted in some really basic information, some really basic knowledge, some really basic habits, some really basic information. It's not complicated, but it is hard. Does that make sense? Something can be simple and hard. And in fact, those two things often go together. Sometimes the most simple thing is really challenging. Einstein said, if you need 10 words to describe something, try 5. It's much more difficult, right? You want to keep things as simple and clear as possible. So, clear and easy. I'm resilient because when horrible things happen, when hard things happen, when difficult things happen, I experience in them. I live them. Maybe I'm not getting out of bed for a couple of days. Maybe I've got some real issues that I have to talk with my BetterHelp therapist, but I deal with them and I work on them all the time. I don't say, oh, well, I guess that happened for a reason. So don't let anybody make you feel less than or that your challenge or issue is not a big deal by minimizing it or by making you feel responsible for it, because it didn't happen for a reason. It was awful. You didn't deserve it. And we're all going to come together to stop saying silly stuff like that, aren't we? I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow, live around 5. We're going to continue our conversation on resilience. I believe resilience is at the root of our success in our personal lives, in our business lives. I don't know how many people I have met that are struggling to stay on task, struggling to stay focused, struggling to make any level of progress, struggling in parenting, struggling in friendships, struggling in marriages, right? Resilience can be the foundation for the success that you're seeking. I'm not here to teach you every day for your business, call 5 people, message 5 people, put out 3 pieces of content. I'm here to teach you how to get the mettle you need, the energy you need, the focus you need, and the resilience you need to do whatever it is you want easily and lightly, because it's all in you already. You've already done it. You're already resilient. That's my secret sauce. And you've got it. It's all in you. So can't wait to see you back here tomorrow live around 5, where we're going to continue the conversation on what helps